Hi guys! So first off I want to say please excuse the massive amount of mess you might see here and there as I'm walking and showing you the succulents I have right now. We are in the middle of moving, so my entire house is torn apart. But a friend was saying that I should show off some of the succulents we have and how I propagate them. So I thought, well, what better time than the present? And like I said, everything in my house, like this is our living room right now. So it is a complete and total mess. So here is one of my favorites. I love this chicken hen plant that I have. Now, you see that there's a lot of really green growth, and that is all new. We went to Pittsburgh and my plants were outside at the time and we got hit with a massive freezing spell and I lost a lot of my beautiful ones. So this right here is just a little clipping from that larger plant and it's sitting there waiting to grow roots. Same with all of these guys back here and that one in there. And I apologize that this is a little dark. All my good lighting is packed away. So this is one of our plants. And now I have two different types in here. I am not sure what the name of this fuzzy one is, but I don't know if it's even going to come back. I was really hoping it would. I have a couple clippings from it that I am hoping will propagate for me, but I'm not sure. But this plant right here, when we got it, it was basically just this very long piece. And at the very top, there was a set with leaves. So what I did was when I got that is I just snipped away the top right here to put in one of my other dishes, and then I potted it in here, and as you can see it has grown like crazy, and this is just since about maybe July. So it has started new growth up here. All of these down here are new. This was part of it. You can see when my bunnies got loose from their cage, they were coming up on the front porch and eating my plants. I was not very happy. So I will show you what I did with the piece that I clipped off of that one, but I wanted to share. Now this one right here, this was one of my favorites. You see the beautiful red coloring that was down here? This is one that I thought I was going to lose completely from the cold. But all of this green here is all new growth. So while I lost the beautiful coloring of it, at least I didn't lose the plant completely. And then there's this one. And this one, for some reason, the rabbit just absolutely loved getting his little teeth on. It didn't matter where I moved it, he was on it. He was just hell-bent on eating that one. So yeah, more moving mess. So this is one of my favorite containers. This was a special, I'm not even sure, it's bigger than a gravy boat, but it just reminds me of a gravy boat. That would be a lot of gravy. So when my husband and I were cleaning, we decided that we wanted to use this for something, but it really wasn't something that we used food-wise. So this is a small clipping from that plant that I showed you. These are some of the clippings from the chicken hen. This is all new growth that has just sprouted up recently, along with all of those. Now, if I turn it, you can see this little one that actually planted itself and is starting to grow like crazy. I have 2 Christmas cactuses. Actually, I just found out about a month ago by watching a video from Garden Answers that these are technically not Christmas cactuses. They are Thanksgiving cactuses. But most people group them all together and call them Christmas cactuses. These guys did not bloom for me this year. I had them up on these shelves and they weren't getting enough light. So, well, I should say enough light and dark times. So they just did not bloom. So what I wanted to show you guys. Oh, there's one more. So then this one, this is the piece that I had clipped off of that plant. This has sprouted since then. These ones have sprouted since then. I've got a little chicken hen in here that needed to root. So, most of my plants I buy, I get them from different greenhouses or even Walmart, some Home Depot, wherever I find them and I fall in love with them. But occasionally I do grow my own, and I've got a couple that I have started from leaves that I have propagated. I don't know why I can't say that word. So let me show you. What I do is I clip a leaf or I wait for one that falls off. And then you have to let it sit and dry for about 2 weeks. The end will callus over. Once it does, you can put it in some cactus soil. I'm really bad. None of my plants actually have cactus soil. Do not do that. Make sure you are using the correct soil. It is the best for your plants. They will grow better. That is one of my 2018 goals, is to repot all of mine and make sure that they are growing in the type of soil they should be so that they grow better. So, this is a leaf. This one just fell off one of my other plants. And after 2 weeks, it calloused over, and then I put it with some soil and I misted it daily. So as you can see, I'm hoping you can see, there is just the slightest start of a root in there. And it's really hard to see, but it's really tiny. So it will start to take root in the soil. Now, some of mine do not and some of them do. And I'm not sure what the rhyme or reason is. I don't know if it's how I clipped them, if it wasn't a healthy leaf to begin with, or what have you. But shortly after it starts to grow roots, it will start to look like this. Now, as you can see, the leaf is still there. Eventually, that leaf will wither away and die, and it will disappear. But your plant will start to grow like that. Now, this one is probably about a month old. This one right here, this one is about 7 months old. And as you can see, there are lots of little roots shooting off of the plant. And this one is ready to be repotted. This was one that was in Willow's room that has been growing throughout the summer. And I just moved it out here with mine for the move. And I need to repot that. That'll probably be one of the ones that I make sure gets the right soil as soon as I repot it. Now, these are clippings off of my Thanksgiving cactuses. Now, they have calloused over, but they have not started to root yet. And basically, all I did was once they calloused over, I stuck them in soil so that they could start to root. And I'm hoping that all of them will take root. But it is that simple. You can take your succulents once they start to root and grow and turn them into different arrangements, all different ways. Maybe you have some family china that you would like to use. We have, I know, more of the mess. Maybe that's why these impromptu videos are best. This is some of the china that my husband's mother had, and when she needed to move into a nursing facility, he was given it. So we're going to take some of these and turn them into beautiful potted arrangements. Maybe not all with succulents, but that will be the goal, is to get them all in use. But if you have ever thought about ways to grow some of your favorite succulents, this is a simple way to do it. Obviously, it is not as quick if you were to just buy ones that are grown. Obviously, it does take time, but it is a way that you can do it yourself. If you have ever done this, I would love to hear about it down in the comments. If you have any questions, I will do my best to answer them. I do not claim to know a ton. And see you guys later.